Pair your taste buds for something delicious. A new chef who happens to be a James Beard award-winning chef is coming to Mertens Prime in downtown Grand Rapids. His name is Chef Paul Berglund, and Todd got a chance to speak with him, so take a listen.
Chef Berglund's culinary career has taken him all over the world, but he does have some connections to the Mitten State.
I went to college at the University of Michigan and joined the Navy after that. Spent some time in Japan and Washington State. I started my cooking career in Oakland, California at an Italian restaurant called Oliveto. And from there moved to Minneapolis and I helped start a restaurant called The Bachelor Farmer. And we focused on Nordic cooking as well as kind of upper Midwestern regional American food.
He's coming to Grand Rapids after recently winning a James Beard Award, which is a huge honor for chefs.
So the James Beard Awards are kind of our country's highest food honors. And they're the regional awards, which is what I won, are given to the chef of a restaurant in 10 different regions throughout the country. It's a chef award, but it really recognizes the restaurant and the team that runs the restaurant. And I was fortunate enough to work with a really exceptional team in The Bachelor Farmer.
Chef Berglund's new home kitchen is at Mertens Prime, which bills itself as a retro chic brassiere, serving French classics. I asked Paul to define what French-style cooking means to him.
First of all, there's not one French-style cuisine. There, like in every country that has deep, deep tradition in its cuisine, there are multiple types of cooking. But I would describe the difference between those cuisines is sort of technique focused. There's a lot of techniques in cooking that are specific to French cooking.
Typically, with a new chef comes a new menu, so I asked Chef Berglund if the menu would be changing to reflect his style and personality.
It will. So the kind of the overall structure of the menu will stay the same. We're going to have kind of classic and modern French dishes on the menu, and we'll also continue to sort of honor the prime part of the menu, which is the delicious steaks and some references to kind of the steakhouse tradition. I'm not bringing any particular dish that is my own per se. Hopefully, everything is going to have a little bit of my personality in it. And I will be working really hard in the next couple of weeks to hopefully hit some home runs. I'm a craftsman. I don't consider myself an artist as much as I do a craftsman. I really focus on the raw ingredients and honoring the ingredients. The ingredients were grown with a lot of care. I like to sort of shepherd them onto the plates, the diner's plates, with hopefully as much care. So I let the ingredients shine. That means that hopefully people will eat, a Mertens dish and think, wow, this is an amazing potato or fish, rather than, wow, I can't believe they know how to do that with, like that was so creative. I'd like them to think that was so delicious rather than so creative, if that makes sense.
And full disclosure, our city is actually getting a double dose of goodness, as Chef Berglund isn't coming to Grand Rapids alone.
It's actually, there's three of us. So I think you're talking about my wife, Tia Chakraborty, who's working at Spectrum Health. She's a neurointensivist. So she is a physician that runs the neurology ICU at Spectrum Health. And so she and I have come with our dog Henry. So he's returning to Michigan. They're both native Michiganders, so they're both returning home.
Well, welcome home. Well, Merton's Prime is currently closed. Chef Berglund is adjusting the menu, and he's also overseeing Cafe Merton's, which offers French street food. And then don't forget about 9th Street Steaks, which has one of the city's most sought-after Philly cheesesteaks. Those are both open 7 days a week for takeout and delivery. About that cheesesteak, I'll be getting one of those. Hey.